So, ladies and gentlemen, katam for me misham so ama UEFA Champions League matches sanyala then kana and I kuyunda hype TV Sports mbo. My name is Mohamed Mubarak and kana nitazang review of the biggest the biggest matches in last night's UCL matches. That's Liverpool versus Real Madrid at Anfield. So game one build up to game it was quite narrow from this I expected because we were going to see the return of Trent Alexander-Arnold to Anfield, and also coming up from the formation previous season he was a player for Liverpool, and when he left Daniela, then you see a lot of controversies from. So the last night's game was solely it was going to be emotional for him and a lot of players as well. So in that game, we saw a total dominance from Liverpool Football Club, and but the game woman as underdogs. A lot of even Liverpool fans have some confidence in team to a point that they thought Real Madrid would trash them, but unfortunately for Real Madrid, it didn't happen. So game it was a all-round performance from the Liverpool side, especially the players of Conor Bradley, Dominic Szoboszlai, and a whole lot of players. But it just seems Real Madrid team they couldn't find their a good leg to because there are two key players. That was Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior. He faced Basanyera about 90 minutes without having a single shot on target. So it just tells you that and the slot was a prepare me guy. And one outstanding thing in that game was the battle between Vinicius Junior and Conor Bradley, because I saw watching game it seems Vinicius Junior is winning any battle or any 50-50 battle against Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley literally pocketed Vinicius Junior, and it has been the talking point of the game. But in all, it was an absolute performance from Liverpool, especially defensively. Liverpool standing very compact at the back there, because it seems in the previous matches there have been a lot of worries when it comes to be defending their ability to defend, and especially their wingers and the person of Mohamed Salah, Kudigakpo, and the rest. The Malabra have a problem in tracking back, but in the past couple of games we've seen a different Mohamed Salah and Kudigakpo or a Florian Wirtz together, but because they've but track back to help their fullbacks, And aside that, the more exceptional thing in that game was Real Madrid goalkeeper, that's Tobet Courtois. To be very honest, this is seven Panamo. This is any other keeper in postman rather than Courtois. Real Madrid could have considered 5 goals in first half, because he was making save like it was for fun. Because how they also make the saves, but they were not natural saves. Don't save to they were actually exceptional ones. One-on-one saves, and it was unbelievable. And it's nearly repeated, or it reminds the Liverpool players about Paris 2022, which in that game Couture no the difference in that game. But unfortunately, McAllister Sanyala he had an absolute free header to put it at the back of the post for Liverpool. But aside that, Liverpool it was the difference between the two clubs, because it was an absolute dominance from them. They Bisako intercepted every single pass given to Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, or even Adagula. So they dominated the game, and I think Liverpool midfield Banansa Kunye the real deal. They actually made Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe look absolutely lost. The Sabang money Mbappe send me ball in that game money, because aside they went on a totally 90 minutes without having a single shot on target. The whole Real Madrid team in the second half, they didn't have a single shot on target. So their shots on targets were in the first half. So Liverpool keeper that was Giorgio Mamardashvili didn't have to deal a lot, because defensively Liverpool were very good, especially their midfield doing the real job by protecting the back line. And aside that, Liverpool fullbacks, man, the person of Andy Robertson and Conor Bradley, they were very exceptional. And aside that, wingers magba sabe big top maha any expected any defense my defending team they were also tracking back, and which really helped them. But aside that, Real Madrid couldn't like withstand the pressure at Anfield, because it just seems like they were actually lost. But at some certain points, their passes were not going right, and that was just the highlight of the game. So the whole Real Madrid game, or the whole Liverpool versus Real Madrid game, was an absolute package altogether. And when it comes to watching game, it was, if you were a Real Madrid fan, I say like game to be very boring, because to be very honest, last night was actually one of the poorest performance from a Real Madrid side, and it's actually high time Real Madrid technical bench or book coaching staff they will try to explore more options than the Kylian Mbappe approach, because it just seems Mbappe when they take top of his game, Real Madrid ban loser, and like at certain points on 30 goals, whereby it just seems when they goes to be, if opponents defense they were allowed to get spaces to shoot, it just seems Real Madrid they don't have any other options. And Xabi Alonso also the Bayer Leverkusen coach that we used to know in Xabi Alonso, he was trying multiple options, and I think Real Madrid squad they are very very good, and he can try those options together, because at first they were trying to play through the midfield lines, and all of their passes were intercepted. Then Caputuso never wings and unfortunately it wasn't good. So it seems and Sako understand that tactics and block every single one of them. But aside that, the Real Madrid technical bench needs to do more, because it just seems Nicola players Shamo, Adagula, Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe banded to find the right foot. It is over for Real Madrid, which is not good as like a team. You understand? Individually wise, you can say that maybe the only outstanding player in there was Couture, and aside that, the rest of the Real Madrid players, especially their midfield, they looked absolutely lost, except maybe Jude Bellingham. But aside that, it was a great performance and a 10 over 10 performance for Arne Slot and his men. They they exceeded a lot of people's expectations by defending very well and utilized their chances. In that game, Liverpool's somebody about 17 shots and 10 of them were on target, and it just tells you how good they were as a team and as a side, both attacking wise and defense wise. So that's just it. It was a great match to watch, maybe personally as a Liverpool fan, but I don't think any Real Madrid fan out there was enjoy match. But aside that, it was a total great performance by the Liverpool side. My name is Mohamed Mubarak. This is Hype TV Sports. Subscribe to the channel, put us on post notification, and of course you'll be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. We're out.